All right, our next speaker is Wendy Kellogg. She's the Associate Dean of the Levin College of Urban Affairs at Cleveland State University, and she's been working for many, many years on environmental sustainability in Northeast Ohio. So very glad to have Wendy here from CSU.
Hi, thanks. So I do have a PowerPoint, and it has lots of details, but which I'm sure I'll have to go through quickly. If you're not familiar with CSU, about 16 to 17,000 students, many of whom are commuting students. However, I should note that 80% of our graduates stay in Northeast Ohio, so the potential for impacting the region is quite strong there. CSU's campus is 85 acres. It's the largest single footprint in downtown Cleveland. So the things we're doing, we hope, are going to have a significant effect. I'll show you a few things. We are working in operations and curriculum, and typically operations comes first and then curriculum if you look across universities. We also have a framework at CSU that preceded this sustainability effort we're doing called Engaged Learning, and it's something that the university has done for a long time and that we've adopted as our model as well, and that the point is to have faculty, students, and non-faculty staff who are engaged in making differences on campus working together toward this, and it's not moving forward. There we go. So I want to tell you about our signature areas and centers of excellence, our coalition that I've been chairing for a while, some of the operations and business things, some curriculum and research, and then our community partnerships. Every public university in Ohio in the last year or so, Chancellor Fingerhut asked us to identify key areas that we would devote in terms of research and curriculum development. And for Cleveland State, sustainable communities was one of the themes we said to the Chancellor we're going to adopt. The other one was health. I happen to think those two go together quite well, so that's, I think, where we're moving. As part of that sustainable communities effort, we have a center of excellence that's focused on economic development, and that's a cross-university effort that's being led at the Urban Affairs College and with the Nance School of Business and some other units on campus. So we're looking, that's just getting started, and we're looking forward to having that play a vital role on campus and in the region. The Campus Sustainability Coalition, this was a grassroots thing that happened out of a couple courses that I taught and knowing a few of the operations people on campus, but it's been supported by the Vice President of Business and Finance, Jack Boyle, who incidentally went through urban affairs and got a planning degree, so it's always good to have those connections. We have a steering committee, and the steering committee is comprised of the one or two people from each one of those work teams, and we meet every other month, and the month that we don't meet, we have a y'all come and learn more about what we're doing on campus. So we go back and forth, and it seems to be working pretty well so far. We're about to post a job, oh, you might want to hear this, a job for a sustainability coordinator on campus, I hope in the next month. So that will be someone that will take over organizing all these meetings. So I'm not doing it anymore. One thing that we're very proud of that actually started before this coalition formed was our energy conservation program. You've all heard why we're doing it, but the university is investing almost $43 million in energy conservation. There's a list of the components. That's not all of them. The expected return, total net savings, $57 million over the next 10 years. And I think it's a 5-year till we start recouping any money that hopefully could be used to pay for some of these coordinators. But I've listed the partners down there at the bottom that have helped us put together that plan. And is Constantine here? I heard he was here. There he is. Our utilities manager. He's the guy. So a couple things in terms of operations and buildings. Dining services, it is the company that works with Oberlin and Case. We're developing a stormwater management plan. CSU will spend $8,000 a month in the fees that the sewer district is going to levy all of us very soon. I think it's a good idea to levy that fee, but we're going to do everything we can to make the campus less impervious. We do have geothermal demonstration at one of our buildings. We have solar panels on our new transit center that as soon as we negotiate that thing with the utilities, you'll be able to plug a car in there. Thank you. Couple lead buildings, all those good things. Curriculum. The Nance College has a Center for Sustainable Business Practices. Marie Herlevy's here. I'm sure she'd be happy to talk to any of you about what they do. We have a faculty leadership program in sustainability that we're about to start. We're just designing that. We have some continuing ed courses, and then we have the traditional academic programs that have always had environmental sustainability, but now we're moving forward. We do have a minor in sustainable urban development that has already been approved, so if you're interested in that. Here's some research areas. It runs from energy to ecology to neighborhood development. Here's the wind turbine. I want to just finish with this. This is Mahid Rashidi in the engineering college. There's another one of those arm things that hangs down and has small turbines. And what he's figured out is that in an urban environment, if you can make the wind move around a circle, it speeds up the wind. So these little, this whole unit moves around this big thing. So imagine one of these guys on top of every water tower on every building in the city of Cleveland, what we could be doing in terms of generating our own power. So I think that's a really cool thing. The university won Crane's Emerald Award a few months ago for large nonprofit institutions. We have a green roof led by students. We have Campus Sustainability Day, which is a national-wide. The farmers market had 4,000 people the first day. It was the largest single farmers market that the North Union Market people had. The university is working very hard right now, starting to develop a campus district plan. And those of us that are involved are urging, and I think this will happen, a model healthy and sustainable neighborhood for the folks around the university campus, as well as people that might want to come on campus. Thanks.
Do we have one question for Wendy? Someone have one question for Wendy before we do some power networking? All right, you're saving it up. All right, thank you. Again, let's hear it for all 5 of these universities and the great work they're doing.